And the next one is from Paul. So we've got Paul Grana, the food peddler, a small batch test kitchen of spice and flavor. Awesome. Looks delicious. So let's see what is Paul got going on here. Yoga food. I thought it said Yoda food right there. I thought that said Yoda food. I'm like, what the heck is Yoda food? So we got yoga food, Ayurveda spice, herbs, Wicca, New York State, New York only. New York only. I don't know. This seems extremely exclusive. So exclusive. The food peddlers. Let's see. 3 spice set, 5 spice set. Melissa is loving it. She says this shop looks great. We've got pink salt. We've got gray salt. The food peddler. Here we go. We got all these different seasonings right here. So I don't know about this keyword here, yoga food. I don't know if that's a thing. Like I can only sell in New York due to license law. Oh, okay. Due to license law. So let's see here. It's free to ship. Now it is saying that it will ship to me. Ships from Baldwin, New York. I don't know if there's going to be a way to select that, but you will want to make sure you select that. The food peddler. I know you can say like I don't ship to specific countries. You know, you can say I don't send to Australia or Mexico or this place or that place. I don't know if you can narrow it down according to state. But if you can only sell in to people in New York, I think this is going to be a huge problem for you because people are just going to come in here and they're going to buy. And I mean, you can put your details here in the description and explain, like, you know, if you're out of state and you buy, I'm going to cancel your order. But that's just kind of a pain, and I don't know how that's going to work out. Once I move to a commercial location, I can ship out. Okay, there we go. So once you solve that problem, you'll be able to do it. But yeah, definitely an interesting conundrum right there. So looking at this one, I'm a little confused. When I land on this one, I just don't really know what the product is, because I see you've got yoga food, Ayurveda, but you got a 3 spice set, a 5 spice set. But do I get to pick the spices, or is it like just going to be random spices that are going to be sent to me? And are they just like spices or sets of 3 Ayurveda? Or maybe I just don't know what yoga food or Ayurveda. Yoga food 2900 results. Ayurveda. So maybe people know what Ayurveda is. So for me, as just a regular consumer who's not educated on the topic, I don't know if these are regular spices that you cook with or something. I mean, they all look like things you would cook with. You've got dill, you've got sea salt and celery and sage and different things like that. But it's confusing to me that you have a 3 spices set and a 5 spices set, and I don't see anywhere to choose the spices that I'm getting. So sets of 3, and I don't know what an Ayurvedic herbs is. Is that just regular herbs, or is there like something special about it that's different? So don't see what you want in the drop down. Our herb spices are the best. If you have any chronic illnesses, burning herbs. So I would just say your listing is kind of, it's got too much going on, and for me as a buyer, I wouldn't purchase, because I'm just confused. I don't know what I'm supposed to do, and I don't know if it's regular cooking or if this is something that's like, because I see you have something down here about a charcoal. If burning incense, so I don't know if these are specifically just for incense and burning or something like that. And maybe people, if they use this keyword Ayurveda, they just know what it is. But that keyword doesn't look like it's a really big keyword. Ayurvedic spice. Let's check it out. All 100% food grade. Okay, great. So 971, and it looks like you do appear number 1 for Ayurvedic food. So that's great. But yeah, if you're going to give people like multiple options, then you need to make sure there's an option where they can choose what spices they get, because or give them instructions. So for me, the questions I'm getting stuck on are, is this normal food grade? What spices can I choose? Where can I choose those spices? And so on. I think you got to make those things clear to the customer that this is for cooking. These are spices for cooking. Or if they're intended to be for incense or something, then you can put those details in there as well. But where you have that detail about charcoal and the incense, it just kind of stops me up a little bit and makes it a bit confusing. And let's look at this one here. We've got Vata Dosha, 2.5 ounces. Vata Dosha. Let's check that keyword right there. Vata Dosha, 2.5 ounces. So not a lot of results there. Vata Dosha, Veda, or I might not even be saying that right. Veda Dosha. So I'm guessing this is what this spice is. Veda Dosha. Veda Dosha. Cumin, ginger, turmeric, and sea salt. I don't know if this is your own thing you came up with, or if it's like something that's more popular in like another country, but it doesn't look like it's got a lot of traffic, with only 96 results under the keyword Vata Dosha. And it doesn't even look like Etsy really recognizes that keyword, because they changed it. When I typed in Vata Dosha, they cut off one of the T's and made it Vata with 1 T. So again, that's not going to be a great keyword for you, because Etsy search doesn't recognize that keyword right there, Vata Dosha, and they are amending it down to Vata with 1 T. So that's just going to totally not do anything for you, because they're going to cut one of those T's off. So with this one, you probably want to find different keywords to go ahead and optimize your stuff. Ayurvedic spice. So this keyword Ayurvedic, I've never heard of it. I don't know if this is something that's like really well known. If there's something special about it, if there's I feel like this is a product that would do well in a store where you could explain it to me. But right now I'm just coming up with so many questions that I'm kind of like confused. And I see, okay, it's an ancient system of medicine. Okay. So it's a good keyword for people that understand the keyword. And if you're already educated on it, then it is going to be a good keyword for you. And it looks like there is some people, there is 971 results. So there is some people searching for it. And it is decent. But it is a bit confusing. It's not going to be something that's going to appeal to a whole lot of people because of that, because it is a very special and niche kind of thing. So if you want to appeal to more people, you're just going to need to like figure out how to explain it a little bit better on your description here, with your photos, with your description. But I would say definitely with your photos, because there's a lot going on and there's just like a lot of information that I don't quite understand, because I've never heard of it before. But those are kind of the things I'd recommend. Now, this thumbnail photo, I personally don't like, because I think it's kind of dark. It's just not a bright photo. There's a lot of dark shadows in it, and it would be better to have a brighter one. Let's see, the individual spice listings. These are much better for sure. These are much better. But I would recommend even a photo that shows like this pink Himalayan sea salt. I think a photo of the salt like up close, kind of like this one, but maybe in just like a little pile would look really good. Would I think would be better than even showing it in the bag, and just showing a photo really nice and up close. This is probably your best one right here. This is a decent one as well, but you want to really make a nice, strong photo that is really bright, really showing off vivid colors. And I think like a photo of it kind of, just sitting there in a little pile or something like that would look a whole lot better, and it would just be a much brighter, stronger photo.